Hello Cornerstone, this is our weekly pastoral update. Great opportunity for us just to catch up on some of the admin that's necessary, and the exciting thing that life groups are beginning again. It's important because we need connection, we need fellowship. One of the devotions in Acts chapter 2 is devoted to fellowship. We know that's not just kind of belonging, but it's integrated, it's been part of. And I know that some still feel vulnerable. I know that some are at risk, and I just want to advise you, be cautious about that, because we don't want to be silly. But at the same time, I just want to encourage all of us. Lethargy can set in too easily. We can find some comfortable way of kind of Christianity and our expression of it, sit at home, watch the videos, at our leisure kind of thing. No. If you can, challenge that, and let's get to a life group. Some of the life groups are going to be a little smaller than you are used to, because we have to limit it to the occupants of a particular home plus 10. So your elders will get hold of you, your deacons will get hold of you, so that we can get rolling. Some have already started, and of course, the reports are good. We need contact. We need to be able to pray for each other, connect. There will be protocol, systems that will be put into place. We'll help you operate that properly. But I want to encourage us, let's not act in fear, but follow all the right protocols. I don't know if you kind of have recognized, but today is the 150th day of lockdown. I'm sure, like with me, I was fully expecting this to be over 15, 20 days, maybe in 30 days, 50 days. It would seem like 50 days was enough. But they say we're going to be with COVID for another 2 years. And so we want to make sure that we don't just slip into a kind of mode of operation, that's kind of easy, and eventually our commitment levels are out of the window. We just aren't committing ourselves to anything. So I want to encourage you. When we have our meeting, our live online meeting at 9:30, make sure you're up, you're ready, you're dressed, and you're kind of part of what's going on at 9:30. Don't just think, well, because it's online, I kind of, watch it at 12 o'clock once I've slept in. No, let's develop some good discipline around this. The live meetings have got live preaching now, and book for one of those. Most of the sites now, including Rosebank, are going with live meetings on Sunday. And if necessary, all over the place, we'll increase those. We'll add more meetings to accommodate those who want to go. And I want to encourage you, invite your friend. The booking forms are online. You can book your spot and enjoy time together. We need it. We need to hear the Word of God. We need to be together to worship and enjoy what God's saying to us. And as a church, picking up His heartbeat, so that we can fulfill this great commission that we're called to. The encouragement to give is still an important one. In church meetings, there's always that regular rhythm that we used to. And just from time to time, I like to remind us of the wonderful privilege and blessing we have to be obedient with our finances, to be generous with our finances, and to be good steward of what God has blessed us with. Your giving has been overwhelming when it comes to resourcing those who haven't gotten, who are going through difficult times. We've continued to hand out plenty of parcels on a weekly basis and help with other expenses. So continue to do that. Continue to be obedient with your tithes and your offerings. And we are still trusting God for the things we need to be able to operate with our media. So as God leads you, as God impacts your heart with that, I encourage you to give into that. Then lastly, I want to speak to the leaders, the potential leaders, the workers, anybody who's actively involved in some aspect of ministry. Whether you've been ordained or not is superfluous, but next Wednesday, not this coming Wednesday, the Wednesday after, that I want to chat to you guys. As an eldership, we want to bring you up to date with some of the things God's saying. Remember, we had our time of prayer and fasting, and there's a very definite message that has come through. We want to talk about that We're going to hear from all the site captains what God is doing across the city with Cornerstone Church. We want to rejoice together, and it'd be good just to see your faces. So not this Wednesday, next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Cornerstone, have a great week. Thank you.